Hello, I'm Keith from Trophy Deer Hunting Secrets, and today we're going to discuss the 3 most important items to include in your deer hunting lease. So what are those 3 most important items? Before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about hunting on leased land. If you want to improve your chances of going home with a trophy deer, you definitely want to hunt on leased land. Studies show that approximately 80% of all hunters choose to hunt on leased land. As a matter of fact, they spend more than $60 million every year for the privilege to do so. So what is the deer hunting lease? The deer hunting lease is a legal contract between you, the hunter, and the landowner. Basically, it establishes all the guidelines and the rules that will be followed during the deer hunting season, so that way there are no surprises or misunderstandings. But before you can enter into a deer hunting lease, you have to actually find land to hunt on. The truth is that finding good land to hunt deer on has become increasingly more challenging over the past few years. There is always the option of hunting on public land, but when you do, a number of problems could arise. The first thing is that the land could be overhunted, which means that the deer numbers there will be low. They're probably stressed and not even in the area. Additionally, hunting on public land also presents some safety risks. You don't know who else is hunting in the area, what their skills are, and so on. So it increases the odds of accidental injury. So what other options do you have? Well, again, first you could choose to identify private land and ask the owner for permission. Second, you could consider joining a local hunting club. Or third, you could choose a self-guided hunt through a reputable outfitter. Any of these options provide you the opportunity to hunt the species of deer you want and to have other options such as the choice of a weapon like a rifle or a bow. But today we're going to focus on the deer hunting lease that you're going to enter into with a private landowner. It's imperative that this deer hunting lease is well written and that it ultimately benefits you, the hunter, but the landowner as well. Although the lease will contain a number of items, the 3 most important aspects to be included on the lease are the following. The price. The first thing you should agree upon is the price. Since contracts vary, you need to know exactly what you're going to be paying for the right to hunt on this property. This allows the landowner to provide the hunter a great opportunity to hunt without spending a fortune. Additionally, this becomes an excellent means of extra income for the landowner. The second item you need to make sure is listed in your lease is the type and quantity of deer. It's very important to list the species of deer that you'll be allowed to hunt. Using blanket expressions such as deer should be avoided in the contract lease. Use specific lists such as whitetail, muley, bucks, does, etc. Additionally, you should list the number of deer that can actually be harvested from the land. Lastly, it is important that you list that you have the right to scout on the property prior to the deer hunting season. It should list a specific time frame. This will give you a chance to look for bedding spots, feeding areas, etc. This is probably the most important item to have on the deer hunting lease. Make sure that this is included. Some additional information that's often included in deer hunting leases is a clause by the landowner. Generally, this clause will state that he or she is not responsible for damaged gear, injury, or even death. With experienced hunters, the risk of something bad happening is obviously greatly reduced, but a statement like this provides protection for the landowner. So there you have it, the 3 most important items to include in your deer hunting lease. For more information on deer hunting leases, click the link below. While you're at our website, sign up for our free email mini course. So again, click the link below or type into your browser www.trophydeerhuntingsecrets.com. I'm Keith. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you in future videos.